Alright guys, we're trying to get a game here. As you can see, I'm ranked 2.04, which is an improvement from 1.
You are now playing.
As you can see, we got some high level players. 43, 31, 29, 27. Like I said, guys, I've never played on this map. I got no idea what this map is. I would rather not play a map I've never seen before. But at the same time, I mean, it's a chance to get in a high level game. And luckily, they got a level 3 on their team, so hopefully my level 2 will pull more weight than their level 3 will. Like I said, guys, I don't claim to be a level 20 player or a level 15 player, but I do think I'm better than rank 1, that's for sure. Maybe 10 or something. I mean, if I was 16 to 18 before the restart, you know, granted, a new player started out, I think, at rank like 17 or 18.
Low power. Aircraft spotted.
Damn it. I had this perfectly spaced out.
An allied commander self-destructed. Radar lost.
Alright guys, we're gonna look at this replay and I don't know. I thought I had a pretty good game. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe you guys think I played like shit as as usual, but I don't know. Maybe we were against their weakest player or something. Let me pause it right there. And in the doo-doo brown color, Mr. Coatrots. And in the pretty pink, Commanded. And in the back, orange, Bulbasaur. And in the red, Iron Cut. And the yellow, Mad Dog. In the back here, Hyman. Over here in the left, Dracula, and up here, Sparkles. He said only 2 in the back. Maybe I should have let this guy get these 3, but he seemed to want to move forward, so I grabbed these 3 Mexises in the back. They really had, let me see, 4, 5 on the front line, kind of 3 in the back. And maybe instead of back here, maybe I should have been over here. I don't know. I really don't know. But Bulbasaur is one of their top players. Iron Cut's their top player. Mad Dog's the top player. Commanded. So I mean, their A team is together right here in the middle. Whereas our second best player is in the back here. This was our third best player. And I want to say best player. I guess I'm just going by the rank because why would I not believe it? You know. I don't know. I saw the wind was terrible at first, and I was just thinking it was like a 2 to 10 map. Then the wind started being like max. I didn't notice the highest the wind get was 10 because I really shouldn't have been using wind at all. But I mean, it was at 10. A good amount of time, and I really probably shouldn't have ate up these solars so I misread that. And maybe this is a little too early to be building so many anti-air, but I just heard that there was enemies out there. There was air out there, so. And I didn't realize there was 2 players right here, right next to each other. Let me pause it right here. Mad Dog does a good, I mean, I would assume that the middle of the map is somewhere and here. So as you can see on their team, Mad Dog is pushed up. Kind of a lot further than anyone else on their team. And he has 4 units behind him, but it's mainly his commander. And his commander is at half health. But purple is standing against him. And as you can see, the air player had made a play for the middle here really early. I didn't realize you could reclaim this stuff. Is that 300 metal? 75 metal and 500 energy. Wow. That's 300 metal between this. Now that I know that, I probably should. Look, they're all over the place. There's some right here. There's 500 metal sitting right here in this guy's base. He's probably not even aware of it. Something killed that. I don't know what killed that. But, I mean, I was making a lot of constructors early, which is how you boom, and at the same time making a couple units. But I grabbed these 3 back here. I started making a ton of wind, but like I said, I misread that. But I think it ended up working out. And I knew there was a pink player over here because I could see, you know, but I didn't know they were both like right there. Alright, let me play again. But I think someone had said make a play for the hill, and I saw they had left these 2 nexuses open. I'm not sure why no one grabbed those 2. But I quickly grabbed these, and I was making a play for these as well. And luckily my friend sent some units up here to help me. That was a nice little cheeky tower there. I mean, I could see that he had a constructor like over here. When I had I put a radar up somewhere. That was a misclick right there. That was a misclick. But yeah, this guy's really fighting. Been fighting 2-on-1 the whole time, and he's got some units over here protecting my flank. But he's got macemen. I got some macemen. I decided to push forward a little bit. I take out a constructor. I take out a couple towers. I think that's kind of overkill on towers, but if I don't think I noticed that he was building a T2 right there. I really probably should have pressured that more. And maybe I should have started, you know, a longer range turret right away. But I wanted to get T2. I wanted to get my economy rolling. I eat a couple solars. At some point I pull these guys off. I got these 2 here just to help build these faster when they go tier 2. At some point I give one of these over to my teammate. But he's holding pretty good for 2-on-1. Like this right here, let me pause it right here, guys. Now, granted, this guy is their lowest player, so he's kind of like me on my team. But I can tell you this is not efficient right here. One little nano. Compared to, look at me, I got 4 constructors, and when these nanos aren't busy, they're gonna be helping this. And then I got 3 more right here. So let's look at my economy, 44. Let's look at quirks, 22. So I basically have double. I have double the economy of this player right now. Let's look at pink. 38. In fact, let's look at everybody. Iron Cut, 29. Mad Dog, 24. Orange, who is their eco player, he's already got a fusion up. I mean, we're 16 minutes into the game, so yeah. He's almost on his 2nd fusion. He's got an anti-nuke up already. 74. Command, 38. Hyman, 30. Sparkles, 19. This other guy, 40. Our top player, he has 80 metal, which is huge. Plus, he has 4,000 in the bank. He must be doing a lot of reclaiming or something. Trickling, 40 right now. I don't think he would need more than 3 mexes. I think all he went was these 3 mexes. That's why his economy is so low. This player over here grabbed these 3 plus these 3. So considering who is this? Pain Main. See, like this guy right here, he's the 2nd lowest player on our team. And he grabbed these 3. He's got his 3. He grabbed another 3, and then he grabbed 3 more. And this player really didn't say nothing. But I guess because he grabbed these over here, so he did grab. He is on 6 anyway. But in hindsight, I would much rather have, like I said, our best player or our 2nd best player grab these. Because as you can see, this player hasn't upgraded his yet, but all these are already tier 2. And these haven't been upgraded yet. I don't know if that's overboard on the pop-up missile batteries. I'm not sure. Alright, let's continue. But yeah, I was just making some nanos to help me with this geo, to help me with upgrading some of these mexes. I got a little bit of anti-air. I got a unit here that's just, you can't really see this. I should have had a radar up, but this took it out. That was a high dollar thing. That was a high dollar 3.4. That was 3.4 as well. So the player that went for that, he must have known that these were 3.4s. Once I got this thing up here, it could reach that. So it pretty much took out his tier 2 production. And then all he has, all this guy has is that one little nano pumping out maces, which really is no match compared to tier 2 units. But I could see he was using my units I gave him very effectively, so you saw me give a couple units over to this player. And once this, I don't like these that much, but here it was actually really effective because it took out the T2 production. But in their forward base, their forward position here. But and as you can see, I based all these hounds are basically my hounds. Oh, he's making some of his own now too, but I gave him over a good number of mine as well. I'm not sure what blew up all these. He had tried to detonate. That's what it was. He suicided him. But after this right here, the game's pretty much over. I mean, this economy kind of sucks. As you can see, we're just flooding in, and Commander said, "Why the hell is this so hard? South is gone, mid is pushed, and top is stale." and top is stale resigned. But as you can see, I got units over here. This player has all these units. I mean, granted, I gave him some of mine. I think I gave him those 3 right there. But I stopped making hounds and start making sprinters just to get to the other side as quickly as possible. But I had 2 fusions up. I was working on an APHIS. I actually had that one up as well. If I'd have known that was almost done, I should have started sucking up one of these to help build that. I got an anti-nuke. I forgot why the reason I was making this was to make crossbows, because this guy had some air out and we had really nothing to deal with his air. I mean, we got anti-air back here, but I mean, 1 up, and we were making 2 more, and I actually had these big cannons up, and I really didn't see them do a lot, and I'm not sure how far it could reach. I don't know if it could reach that far. Maybe it could. I don't know. I don't know if it could reach that far, but I'm not sure if it did any damage or not. I really didn't notice it, but then I'm working on another one. So these have a very long range. And after that, the Q, I was going to make advanced radar and jammer as well. But yeah, I'm not sure if this did any damage. I don't see any kills, so I don't really think it accomplished too much. Whereas this had 1 kill. I guess it was the tier, but this had 12. This one had 1. Um, and maybe right here would have been another good spot as well for one of these things. Instead of a second one so close, maybe one right there. But yeah, I don't think those cannons did anything. but after we took out that tier 2 production facility, I mean, purple was pushing, this guy was pushing, and all this guy had, he was just making, he had one nano making macemen, which is going to do nothing against a T2 army. And look at all these, I got 4 nanos over here, another 4. I got all these constructors right here, ready to pump out units as fast as possible. I got 3 fusions up. I mean, this guy's still making solar panels at 26 minutes into the game. My economy really wasn't that far behind this guy either. I mean, I'm sure he had a better metal income, 100, but I'm at 96. I mean, I got 3 fusions, 1, 2. This one's almost done. I mean, you see how close, 89%, and then I'm starting on the APHIS. And he's got 1, 2, 3. So I mean, he's up at APHIS on me, and like 5 advanced metal constructors, or 7. But I really wasn't that far behind that guy, to be honest with you, because like I said, he's got 1 APHIS up. He doesn't even have another one in queue. This side really wasn't doing that much, but blue was pushing hard, purple was pushing hard. Green looks like going for more of a defensive defensive strategy. Looks like he was doing ecoing a lot. He's got about 8 or 9, 7 constructors there. And let's look at the statistics real quick. I know I didn't do a lot of damage, but metal produced 65. It's not the best. It's not nearly the best. I mean, this guy's got me doubled up. But I thought I was about on par with the rest of the group. This guy did really bad. I mean, he was sparkles. Look, 29k metal. I mean, I got double the economy of that, and he was their third player from the bottom. This guy, who was their second player from the bottom, I'm about even with him. And as you can see, this guy only produced 100 and some units. I mean, I have no idea what units he was making. I mean, you could be making ticks. Like this guy was making a lot of ticks near the end there. But like I said, I'm a rank 1 player. Like I just hit rank 2, but yet, I'm higher than this guy in metal. I'm higher than this guy in metal, and I'm about equal. I'm higher than this guy in metal, who is actually our second best player. And then kind of even with these. We're not far behind these players, 65 and 71K. There's not that much difference. But on their team, they really only had two or three players. This guy had 70, this guy had 73, and this guy had 94. And he was just going pure eco. I mean, he made units too, but he was making fighters for the most part. So I just want to point that out, that this was a high. What was this guy's rank? 39 or something, or 43? I want to say he was 43 or something. And this guy was probably like 39. But I'm not that. I'm hanging with. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not better than these players. I'm just saying. These players are 20 or 30 levels higher than I am, and hanging with them. That's all I'm saying. I've been complaining about the being level 1 for a month now, and after 3 or 4, and it's hard to win 8 on 8 to get wins after wins after wins, because you might be on the team where 2 guys leave. You might be on the team where a guy's AFK saying, "Oh, I got to take a dump. I got to take a piss. Somebody's at the door. I got to go. My mom's calling me." So I mean, anytime you get 7 other players involved, I mean, the teams pre-match, you at least on paper, are fairly balanced. I think the lowest guy on their team was level 3, and like I said, early into this one, we had pretty much doubled up his economy. But I almost want to kind of watch the start of that again, just since these guys are high-level players, a lot of them. I kind of want to see I kind of want to watch the blue player and see what he does. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, and because, like I said, I'm still a trash player. Any of these players one-on-one would kick my ass, even the level 3 guy probably. But in these team games, if I can get a backline position and focus a little bit on eco and I think I'm holding my own. I mean, I even play on the front line sometimes. I mean, I don't think I'm good up there. I'd rather be in the back and supplementing the front line with units, but. And a lot of these top players, they're using hotkeys and stuff like that, so sometimes it's hard to kind of know what he's doing, but and it's kind of hard. I mean, shit. But basically, it looked like the first constructor went back here. The second constructor he sent over here to, you know, he's covering this guy's ass. He just saved that guy. But you know, we're 5 minutes into the game, and let's see what this guy has. I mean, he's already got a radar up. He's already got like laser turret. He's got 5 units over here on the front line. He's got 4 units over here on the front line. He's got another tower over here. He's got another light laser tower, another radar. He's picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Mexuses besides his starting 3. He's got 6, 12, 21, 22 solars, windmills. One thing I would have liked to see him do is make one of these energy storages, because like the guy said at the start of the game, you know, the wind on this map sucks, and it could go to 2 in a heartbeat, and if you don't have any storage, you're going to be stalled. But he's got a little combo of blitzes and medium assault tanks, and he's just got repeat on, so he's constantly making units. And after these windmills, or after a couple windmills, I would imagine that his commander will go forward, and then at some point they will go after the geos as well. But yeah, I'm impressed by this guy early on. He's playing really solid, really good. He's even got 2 nanos. Now he takes his eye off the ball a little bit, and he has these guys sitting here now for 15-20 seconds that really haven't done anything. But I think he was preoccupied because his units were over here, so I think he was preoccupied on the front. Now all these guys are now making a tier 2. They suck up the tier 1, so that's a pretty fast tier 2. I mean, he's still got a good number of units out here. He's got an idol right there. I'm just trying to look and see how I was comparing to him at this point in the game. One thing I like that he's building these things in like groups of 6s or whatever. So let's say an air raid came. It might blow up that windmill and kill all those, but it might kill that one as well. But it's not going to kill all of them. It would have to bomb multiple times and have multiple airplanes to kill all those. But I like how he's using He's got, looks like Twitchers over here, the combat engineer, to help assist. Because like I said, the combat engineers are about half the cost of a real T2 constructor. But the build power is almost the same, so they're just going from one to the next using, the commander's 300 build power, and just to help get these things up online as soon as possible. Now he hasn't started a fusion yet. I'm on a fusion on my thing, and I got a bunch of anti-air, which I don't see any. I don't see any anti-air, but I mean he's got a player with a bazillion planes in the air. Green took this geo, but blue managed to get this one. He's got some radar, some long range radar, that's good. That little combo of his basically demolished those hounds. We'll see what combo he's using. Heavy assault tanks by the mobile artillery. And basically a 2-to-1 ratio. And I like how for every 9 units he's making one of these and one of these as well. Like I said, this is a sign of a truly great player. And what is that? Looks like he snuck in a couple radar bots. Well, I didn't really look. This guy's got some cannons over here, some long range cannons. Look how far that thing's able to hit. Yeah, I didn't realize, I don't think mine killed anything, but look how far this thing way over here is shooting way over here. Let's see if I get a fire on anything. I don't think I'm shooting. I think I got one shot off. I'm not sure what it shot at, but I want to say maybe it shot down one of the enemy airplanes or something. But yeah, just blue, I was really impressed. And I think it's good that they even space out the nanos. That way if something blows this up, it could kill this whole thing and maybe kill everything. But so sometimes instead of everything piled up, it's better to space it out some. Because this is a wide open map, so you have some room to do things a little differently. Some maps might be more crunched, and you may not have the space to do any of that. But yeah, I'm sure the other players did really well too. But like I said, this was a level 43 player, I believe, and so I really wanted to watch and see what he was doing. Thank you for watching, guys.